Okay, so we got the gangster, the teacher, and the bad boy. It's like a bad cliche episode story. Not the game making fun of itself. That's my job episode, not y'all job. What's up, y'all? We back. Chapter 14, almost co-captain. Jazz said, what? Principal Lewis said, there ain't gonna be no more cheerleading stuff, anything. Practices after school, no more routines during games. Y'all go straight home after school under the supervision of at least one adult. Jazz said, I can't believe it. No more practices, no performance this Friday. Gabby, please. She hadn't even cried this hard when we learned about Faye and Gabby's deaths. Right. Jazz, this is only temporary, girl. Relax. You know what's permanent, though? Death. Jazz said, my mom is going to be so disappointed. Oh, yeah, that's right. Jazz's mom was even worse than Jazz when it came to cheerleading. Okay, an ex-cheerleader in high school. Amaya also wanted to be a professional cheerleader in the NFL, but never made it. Amaya said, how you like your cheerleader room? Jazz said, I love it. Thanks, mama. Okay, she living her dreams out through her kid. Okay. Amaya said, and these are the trophies that I won in cheerleader competitions. Okay, wow, girl. It's like a shrine. She even came to our practices sometimes to watch Jazz practice her routines. She drove Coach nuts. Make your motions tighter, girl. Just like I showed you. Come on, Jasmine, you can jump higher than that. Look at me. May said, come on, two of our friends are dead for heaven's sake. Your mom will understand, right? Probably not. Chad said, I guess you're right. Sorry for being silly, guys. I'm still not looking forward to her reaction, though. And she'll be here to pick me up any minute. How are you going to go down to the police station, Jess? You need a lift? I said, I definitely do not want to lift in Amaya's car. Just after she finds out about cheerleader being suspended. May said, oh, I think your ride has arrived, Jess. Is it my boo? Oh, he just pulled up on the grass, y'all. It is my boo. My heart skipped a beat. May said, enjoy your ride. I will, look. Once again, he kept quiet the entire way to the police station. I wonder what he was thinking. I couldn't stop thinking about the moment we shared this morning. The almost moment. Had I imagined it? It was only when he pulled up to the station that he finally spoke. James said, Jess, I'm worried for you, girl. Two of your friends have been murdered. I said that I could be next. He said, I promise you I will not let that happen. Bro, why you care so much? Why you care? Tell me. He said, Jess, I'm not going to deny that I have feelings for you. To be honest, it's taking me by surprise. And I'm not going to try and analyze them at the moment. Because right now, the situation is much more urgent than you seem to understand. You and your friends are all in danger. I'm going to do my best to try and keep you safe. But in order to do that, I got to do my job, girl. I have to focus. And any kind of relationship with you outside of that of a police officer and a civilian is highly inappropriate. Do you get what I'm saying? Come on, it's time to go in. I mean, you also 21 and I'm also 17. So that's also an issue too, but okay. That's inappropriate as well, but go off, sir. James likes me back. Fiona said, tell me about the fight you had with Gabrielle on Monday. Okay, I found out it was Gabby who was spreading the news about my parents in school. And it was also her who had defaced my photo in my locker. Fiona said, so you were angry with her. I mean, yeah, but I ain't gonna kill her. I'm gonna admit it, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I was mad. She said, did you know she wanted to go to LA? May said, yeah, she talked about wanting to go to LA since, like, forever. Fiona said, did you have any idea that she was gonna leave that night? Jazz said, no. It was always supposed to be after graduation. Fiona said, did she have a boyfriend? I said she mentioned she was with some guy, but she never told me anything about him. Fiona said, weren't y'all supposed to be friends? How come you ain't know who she was seeing? May said, I don't know. She was so secretive about him. She usually loved to tell us everything about whoever she was seeing. It was strange. Fiona said, you really ain't got no idea at all, girl. Anything you could tell us might be useful. Jazz said she was always texting on her phone. It might have been him. She also said he was a real man. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. But Gabby always had a tendency to exaggerate things. Fiona said, have you noticed anything out of the ordinary in the past few weeks or even months? Anything at all? Coach Brown said, well, aside from the fight between Jess and Gabrielle, and Mei Ling having to drop out of cheerleading recently because of her parents' disapproval, I know that Jasmine has been stressed recently because she wanted to impress that cheerleader scout. But that's all normal teenage stuff, isn't it? Those poor girls murdered. I can't believe it. And Faye was so happy just before, too. Fiona said, what do you mean? Coach Brown said, I was going to make Faye co-captain of the squad. She was so happy about it. Oh, did I know that? Like me, Jess? Did Jess know that? What is this? What we doing? James said, are you okay? I said, I'm exhausted. He said, we just have to find shelter. It's not good to be out in the open like this. There should be a bunker about 2 miles east. Just a little bit further, baby. I said, I know we can make it. Girl, yo, what is this? This gotta be a dream. It's one of them. Oh my God. Got the burner. Oh my God. Yo. Okay, we dreaming. We gotta be dreaming. Yo, they so fast. Watch out. James said, you know, you're disturbingly good with headshots. I said, aren't you glad I can take care of myself, boo? He said, I am. So I'm in good hands, Emma. I said, you're safe with me. He said, that's good to know. And I promise I'll keep you safe. Always. Okay, I'll keep you safe. Always. I had to be dreaming, right? I gotta be dreaming. Okay, wow. That was some dream. Alright, y'all. Gabby's funeral is today. Okay, what should I wear? Okay, y'all, let's look at the options. Pleated keyhole. That's a little short, Jess, but okay. Let's try something else. Okay, I don't really like that either. I don't like none of this. What's the what's the simple? No, that's that server outfit from last time. Nah. I don't know, y'all. I guess we gotta do the pleated keyhole dress. I don't like none of these options, but okay. We'll do this one. Wonder if mom is ready. Chapter 15, another day, another funeral. Okay, look at us, y'all. Pastor Harold said, we gather today as a hurting community, grieving the loss of Gabrielle. It was another strange day. The air felt stiflingly hot and unbearable as we gathered in the cemetery around Gabby's grave. Mrs. Mendez sobs punctuated the solemn ceremony. It was sunny, and yet there was a light drizzle, which wasn't enough to cool us down, only make our clothes stick to our skin even more. It reminded me of my dream. It had been raining in my dream, too. It was strange to see James standing there after dreaming about him. I knew that I shouldn't try to speak with him here, though. I didn't want anybody gossiping about him. And anyway, I reminded myself there was no us. He made that clear the last time we were in his car. He and Officer Lee were watching all of us intently. I felt a bit self conscious about how I looked. My eyes were still swollen from crying over Gabby. He frowned slightly as I observed him, as if puzzling over something. Not him being mad. It was always a shock to the senses to see him. He was too good looking for his own good. His partner was standing very close to him, close enough that their elbows were touching. Girl, you better stay away from my man. I felt a stab of jealousy. Y'all look at that floozy next to my man. It's crazy. May said, stop looking at him. What? What you mean? Is it that obvious? She said, very. Jazz said, he is so cute, though. Right. I got dibs, though, girl. You better watch it. Jazz said, is Officer Lee his partner? I said, yeah. May said, she's standing real close to him. Right. You think so, too? She whispering something to him. What's she whispering? May said, "What you think they're talking about?" Just police stuff. Look at them looking, y'all. Jess said, "Don't want to alarm you," but she just giggled and twirled her hair. Jess, you shouldn't be worried about him. I mean, worried about her. May said, "That harlot." I tell you, she has the hots for him. You know, they not that far away. If we inched over a little, we could probably hear what they saying. Jazz said, "Oh my God, great idea. It'd be so easy to listen in on their conversation. They won't even notice, and we can find out if she has the hots for him." I do kind of want to, let's do it. I know I'm going to mess this up, but let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, mini game, y'all. Okay, y'all, we're going to sneak closer to where they are without Lee noticing what you're up to. Tap on the left arrow to take a step closer to them when Lee is facing James. Tap the pause button to stand still when Lee is facing you. Okay, okay, I can do this. Be careful. If you move when she's facing you, it's the end of the game and you won't be able to listen in on their conversation. Okay. You got 2 minutes before they walk away. Okay, ready to go. All right. Okay, one little half step at a time. Okay. Okay. Look at us, y'all. Lee face my way. You still as a statue. Okay, Lee resumes talking to James. Okay. Tap the arrow. Okay. Y'all. Y'all, what is the y'all? Yeah, I thought this was gonna be more difficult. I didn't really even do nothing, I feel like. Okay, I won, y'all. Good job. You now close enough to hear what they saying. Okay, James said the phone company released the phone and text records this morning. Fiona said, yeah, it was like that girl Jasmine said. There was a number which kept appearing. She had been texting and calling it quite frequently. Okay, a prepaid cellular phone. Our guy traced it and it's a burner phone. James said, let me guess, a burner phone which has no records of who bought it and has since been dumped. She said, yep, it showed up in a dumpster not far from where the body was found. Okay. So what you think of these girls though? He said, what you mean? She said, just, you seem awfully close with the head cheerleader. Okay, you jealous, girl? Or nah? He said, I know how to keep it professional. She said, I don't mean it like that. I ain't saying nothing. So what you saying, Fiona? Mrs. Mrs. Mendez said, excuse me, officers. I hope I'm not interrupting. James said, Mrs. Mendez, I'm so sorry for your loss. How can we help you? She said, it's just, I was sorting Gabrielle's things and I found something in her biology textbook. Something that she doodled. It's probably nothing. Would you have a look anyway? It's on page 37. James said, of course. Okay, give it here. GM and DC. GM must stand for Gabrielle Mendez. Good job, girl. Thank you for showing this to us, Ms. Mendez. We'll certainly look into it. Mrs. Mendez said, please, you will keep us informed to your investigations, won't you? He said, we certainly will, girl, as much as we can. She said, thank you. Okay, we heard enough, y'all. May said, I think we need an emergency meeting to analyze this. My place? Jazz said, I can give you a ride home after, Jazz. I said, all right, let's go, y'all. Okay, May said, man, I can't believe that Officer Lee has the hots for your guy. Okay, well, I actually can't believe it because he's cute. Right. He is fine. Jazz said, no, but I totally get what you mean. She's like, what, 26, 27? Cradle snatcher? Oh, I know we ain't talking. How old is James again? I said 21. But lots of women date younger guys nowadays, Jazz. And anyway, he's not my guy. May said, okay, you really have to fill us in on exactly what's going on between you and Mr. Hot Detective here. Jazz said, yeah, are y'all dating or what? We are not dating, y'all. But I like him, and he's told me he has feelings for me too. Look at May. Whoop, way to go, Jazz. Jazz said, so why ain't y'all dating then? I said, he needs to stay professional. He's in charge of investigating this case, remember? Speaking of which, shouldn't we be more concerned with finding out who DC is? Two of our friends are dead and we could be next. Jazz said, but what can we do? And anyway, the police are already investigating the case. We can find out things the police can't. We can't just sit around here and do nothing, y'all. We might find out things the police aren't able to. May said, Jess is right. We can do more than just be sitting ducks. I said, and whoever killed Faye and Gabby must be someone we already know, or at least in our school. It must be more than a coincidence that the killer is targeting girls from our cheer team. Jazz said, all right, so who do we know whose initials are DC? Think, y'all. Think about it. Mull it over. Dean Cajanio? The guy in Gabby's biology class? Jazz said, oh my god, that would make total sense. I heard he runs with a rough crowd, like he's in a gang or something. Okay. Jazz, just because he Italian don't mean he a gangster. They said, no, Jazz is right. I hear rumors that Dean's in a gang too. Plus, he's in her biology class, and she drew that in her biology book, right? Jazz said, wait, how about Drew Chang? He's older than us because he had to repeat his senior year twice. That would fit in with Gabby's real man remark. I said, isn't he like a notorious playboy? May said, oh my god, Faye used to date him, and then she dumped him. I said, being dumped must have been a shock for someone who's normally used to being the dumper instead of the dumpee. Is it him, y'all? Our Spanish teacher. May said, Mr. Cohen. Shut up. I said, his name is Darren. That makes DC too. Plus, he's definitely an older guy. May said, no. Oh, yeah, because May had a crush on the Spanish teacher, y'all remember? Jazz said, there are so many people whose initials are DC, right? Okay, so we got the gangster, the teacher, and the bad boy. It's like a bad cliche episode story. Oh, not the game making fun of itself. That's my job episode, not y'all job. Jazz said, okay, so now what? I mean, what can we do? Spy on them or something? I mean, yeah. Jazz said, no way. I said, I mean, unless you prefer to just be a sitting duck. May said, I'm too young and pretty to die. Period, May. Jazz said, fine. Okay, we'll be careful and look out for each other. What could go wrong?